This one's from Rico, the old-ass dude. He says, "Hi, Trip. I'm a little over 50. I've tried learning PUA, RSD, Todd, took some boot camps, etc. My advantages: I'm intelligent, never run out of things to say, and a musician. I can create an upward spiral of emotions just from my chit-chat. I've memorized stand-up routines and used them for pickup. I can read women from afar, see them attracted to my band members, play with their hair, etc. So what's the problem? I'm old and unattractive for 99% of women. I'm a sociable 90-year-old man without teeth. Hardly any woman ever shows any signs of attraction toward me. Sometimes I talk to a pretty girl, and she quickly lowers her gaze and checks her purse because she thinks I'm pickpocketing her. A girl I tried to pick up told me I'm a great person, but unfortunately I'm not handsome. Then she ghosted me. Any ideas or special training program for old farts? Cheers, Rico, the old-ass dude." Okay. Hold on. You're saying here, and I'm just going to repeat this. You said, so what's the problem? I'm old and unattractive for 99% of women. I'm as sociable 90-year-old man without teeth. I can't tell if you're saying that you don't have teeth. I'm as sociable 90-year-old man without teeth. But you said earlier that you're a little over 50. I get it. It's like you're saying you're like an old person. So, okay. This is a little bit of a challenging question to answer because, well, first I'd like to see a picture of you and see what's going on. And it's challenging only because I'd like to nitpick and see where we can help you become more handsome. If you're saying that you don't have teeth, and again, I can't tell if that's a joke or not, well, then I think you know your answer. You got to work on that, right? If you have lost teeth and you've taken boot camps, you've been able to invest in boot camps, which are not cheap, but you're not putting that money towards teeth, there's a problem there. Either way, I think there are things that you could do if you're a little over 50. You know what's funny? This is a coincidence here. We're talking about longevity, talking about looking younger. There are things you can do. There's supplements you can take and things that you can do to actually look younger. Of course, you can even do things like Botox. I don't necessarily recommend that, though. I think that when you have Botox and you're an older man, you just look like an old guy with Botox. But either way, I think the point here is there's something about you that maybe doesn't look healthy. I wonder if you're prioritizing your health in any capacity, or if you're someone who smokes a lot, like tobacco, or you drink a lot, right? Those things are going to make you look old and unattractive. So I am convinced that there are many things you can do to look more physically attractive if you are certain that that is the only problem, and you say that you've been someone who is very good with your personality. But it also sounds like to me that you are playing what's called dancing monkey. And so if you know PUA, that is a PUA term. Playing the dancing monkey. What is the dancing monkey? The dancing monkey is you just trying to entertain them, and you have almost so much energy that you're not connecting with these women, and you're just being this funny, using your stand-up routines kind of guy. So you're just focused on building a lot of energy around the interaction, which, by the way, is great. Most guys have a problem with that. So you're right. You do have that as an advantage. You're intelligent, never run out of things to say, as you said. So that is great. But what people fail to do sometimes when they're overdoing it with the energy is getting on a level with them where you can actually talk with them and get to know them rather than just try to do stand-up routines and pickup routines and doing this whole circus act, right? Dancing monkey. So let's be careful of that. So that's part one of the advice. And part two, which I guess was something I said earlier, was what could we do to focus on being more physically attractive? There are things you could do. There are things you can do with your style. There are things you can do with your health. Like, are you getting enough sleep? Are you dressing in a way where you have fit over fashion, so your clothes fit you and you look the best? Are you, do you have the right dental hygiene, right? So we talked about that. If you're balding, I would think about getting your hair cut really short. That tends to look a lot better on guys who are balding. So a lot of things you could do here to try to figure out and test to see what's going on. Meaning, work on your physical attraction, optimize the parts that need to be optimized, and then, alongside that, try not to play dancing monkey. But your question was any ideas or special training program for old farts. So it's funny that I answered a question that you didn't really ask. So now I'll answer your question. Are there any ideas? Yes, the Trip Advice coaching program. So good time to plug the Trip Advice coaching program. This is definitely a place where you want to be. So Rico, I know that you asked this question a month ago. However, if you're here listening still, reach out to me. Go to coachedbytrip.com, apply for coaching, and let me walk you through this and help you with this. And let me help you with these different areas. And anyone else who needs help in these areas and doesn't want to do it by themselves, doesn't want to play the guessing game, because it's always good to have a mentor there helping you out, teaching you what to do, well, then go to coachedbytrip.com and apply today. Now, also, it's funny. Today, I was at the gym. I just started a new workout routine. I went to a little bit more of an advanced workout routine. I was doing a beginner for a while. And I went to a little bit more of an advanced workout routine. And I found myself in the gym looking at some different videos of people doing the different exercises and people explaining it and talking about it. And it's funny because as I'm watching this, I thought, wow, this is very similar to if I were to get hooked, right? So I have a video course called Hooked where you can learn how to do everything I'm talking about here. And it's like the same idea. So I wasn't and don't need a fitness trainer at this point. I just wanted to watch some videos. So if you want to watch some videos and you want to learn about how to meet women, go to getherhooked.com. So you got options here. But for Rico, get coaching, coachedbytrip.com, apply, and let's chat.